You know, I've always wanted to go on a business trip, just me and the guys having a good time doing business. Sounds awesome, right? Take notes, guys, because this movie prepares you what not to do on a business trip. Okay, so Unfinished Business. Really such a fitting title for this film. So Unfinished Business stars Vince Vaughn, and he works for this company that deals with metal or some shit. I really honestly don't know. Seriously, they breeze right past that. Even Vince Vaughn was like, yeah, it's boring. I'm not even gonna explain it. He seriously does that. I'm not even kidding. And so he grabs two random employees he works with, played by Tom Wilkinson and Dave Franco, and he's like, hey guys, let's go to Europe and make a business deal. And as they go there, they try to make the deal that could possibly change their lives, and that's really the movie. Now, to be honest, when I saw the trailers, I was like, it looks like a fun dude movie, like a guy's night out, get away from the girlfriends type of thing. That's what the trailers try to promote, and even the poster, like these group of workers like doing business and doing some crazy shit. Don't listen to the trailers, don't listen to the posters, they straight up lie to your face because Unfinished Business is a shitty guy's night out movie, just a shitty movie altogether. Now I say Vince Vaughn was the best part because his mannerisms bring this charm to this movie. He's kind of a smartass but a really focused worker where he's like, hey guys, we need to get our shit together, we need to make this deal. And throughout the whole movie you're like, what deal? What exactly are you trying to make a deal in? In the beginning, like the first 5 minutes, they're already on a plane about to make the important move on their jobs. And you're like, whoa, okay, that was fast. Because this whole time, this group is trying to make the deal that could potentially bump up their careers and change their lives. But the movie doesn't really take any time to fully explain their goal and objective they're trying to accomplish, which then results in you not giving a shit about Vince Vaughn or any of his employees. I'd rather watch him in Anchorman 2 where he blows himself and his whole biker gang up to bits. Because those 2 seconds alone were way more interesting than this whole movie. At least that Vince Vaughn had a reason to blow himself up, unlike this Vince Vaughn where you're like, why are you even making this deal? And his co-workers, played by Tom Wilkinson and Dave Franco, they literally have no chemistry with one another. It got really awkward in some scenes. Like Tom Wilkinson, he's this aging businessman that you really don't care about. And Dave Franco, guys, him in this movie was like the worst performance I've ever seen him do in a movie. And first off, I like Dave Franco. I thought he was awesome in Neighbors. I think he's like the next upcoming young actor. But after Unfinished Business, no. Like Dave Franco, I know you have so much more than that. He's like this really awkward soft speaker where he delivers a couple lines and it just gets really uncomfortable after he says it. There's like this really long pause that Vince Vaughn and Tom Wilkinson do after he delivers that line. They're just like, really, dude, did you just say that? And it made me go, really, dude, did you just say that? Even Dave Franco acts all awkward when he's trying to bang a girl. Like one scene, he goes up to one and he's all like, I walked by and I thought you looked pretty, like a painting. He says that shit the same exact way. You know what happens the very next scene? He bangs the girl. I just thought that a lot of these scenes were super unrealistic. I'm like, that shit doesn't happen. I don't know if it was trying to be funny, but honestly, I didn't laugh one scene in the movie. Because the first and second act, they're delivering terrible dialogue, and it made me go like, okay, when does the crazy shit happen? In the trailers they show that, that's when it made me say, yeah, this looks like a fun movie. No, it's not that way. You have 3 dudes doing shitty business and nothing really happening. And I did a test, like the time it took to get to all the cool parts of the trailer. You guys want to know where it starts? About an hour and 10 minutes into the movie. And those cool parts were as long as the trailer. Most of the time they're shoving dicks in glory holes and I'm like, okay, like really, we're going down this route. It was like raunch for the sake of being raunch. And I was like, it just got really freaking stupid. And those scenes where it shows like they're partying, that was like only 5 minutes long. Then we get back to the same shitty movie. Back to their so-called deal where their business meetings cut very abruptly and you're like, what did that accomplish? That was like the whole movie. It left me confused in almost every scene. So Unfinished Business had horrible characters. I liked Vince Vaughn the most, but it wasn't enough to carry this whole movie. You really don't know what they're trying to make a deal on. You really don't care if they accomplish or not. And the trailers straight up lie to you. Like literally nothing happens in this movie. This was one of the most boring movies I've seen this year because Unfinished Business is an abomination to cinema. I knew it was a sign too because the first thing that literally happened to me when I walked in my house, I step in major dog shit. Like they just had to shit by the doorway. Put me in such a worse mood after stepping in something that resembled Unfinished Business. So have you guys seen Unfinished Business? What did you think about it? Whatever your thoughts are, leave a comment below. I can't take this seriously. And as always, there's a link below for my Twitter and my Facebook. Keep in contact with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But in the meantime, I have to get going. And don't forget to check out Austin Gaby's channel, which is also in the description below.